What's up, beautiful people? Today is October the 2nd. I know what you're thinking. Local man back in the studio. But I'm just here for a brief period of time. I left Buffalo this morning, flew here. I have a layover. Technically, yeah, I guess I have a layover. Yeah, I have a layover here, and then I got to go to Dubai tonight. I'm going to be there for a couple of days. My cousin, my older cousin, he invited me to come with him. He won a trip through his daughter's school. They had like some type of raffle where pretty much they pay for the hotel and everything. So he just said, hey, you can get a flight to Dubai, you can come. So scrambled up some change, booked a flight. Probably irresponsible, but 25, 30 years from now, I'm gonna be like, did I regret that money I spent on that flight, or do I regret that experience? And the answer is no, I won't regret it. So yeah, finna go to Dubai. Feels interesting being back here in the studio. I don't think I've been in here since, it's almost been a month. Yeah. Last time I was here, we had Ebony Fit in DC. Ooh, check out the face though. I've never ever cut my beard before. Oh, maybe in the last video I did have a beard cut. But yeah, I've never cut my beard before. Sliced and diced. Looking decent. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's different, so it's cool. Feeling like being in here is just like kind of like a reminder that like I wasn't supposed to be in here 24/7, 365. Because even the ideas that are coming to me being in here are like refreshed. They're different than when I was in here all the time. My brain was just like potato mush, honestly. And I'm only going to be here for maybe 3 to 4 hours before I leave, and then go to Dubai, come back next week for a couple of days because I got to go to Jersey next weekend for Mr. America, which is like a bodybuilding fitness festival thing, which is cool because in the grand scheme of things, when I think back to last year when I went up for Mr. America, I was hella in a bad place, like packing up, driving. That's what my butt. But like just moving one foot in front of the other, A to B. I know how I'm gonna feel. I know it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of continuing to move. But I was in Buffalo for a whole month. Yeah. So yesterday marked a month. September the 1st or 2nd or 3rd was when I moved to Buffalo, and I've been there for a month, and I was just kind of reflecting on the progress that I've made. And like, we've done a lot. We've had however many events for the Ravens game, Dolphins game. Who else did they play? Ravens, Dolphins, bad memory. All the home games we've had events. We've done pop-ups. We've done collaborative events with like TSC. We've really engaged with the local community, and the things that I wanted to do that I said that I would do when I got to Buffalo, I really been making headway on that. There's a gym called Catalyst Buffalo that's owned by this woman named Amy. And I said, like, I want they to be in these gyms. Like, I want to have a presence here. The vibe is good. It's not like commercial. It gives me very much so like the vibe, like the Gold Gyms here in Maryland that we're in. And lo and behold, just being in the right place at the right time, Amy walks by me at the Catalyst. I end up going up to her, talking to her about the brand, telling her, hey, I want to be in here. She was like, I'm gonna take your name and your number. I'm gonna give it to my general manager. Dropped off some merchandise for her after, and saw her again. She was like, hey, my kids love the shirts that you dropped off. I'm gonna try this bodysuit on. Introduced me to the general manager. General manager was like, hey, whenever you guys want to do a pop-up or anything like that, let me know. Boom. That's a big dub. There's a few groups in Buffalo, Fans of Buffalo, that does all of the tailgates at the away games and the home games. That's a really good community of people. The Mafia Babes are the like women of the Bills Mafia that are just diehard fans and super loving. They're like your mom that's not your mom type deal. Even your grandma that's not your grandma. Those folks are super dope. Everybody in Buffalo has just been showing mad love to the brand. Even I was scrolling on Instagram, and I saw that there's like this news reporter, this black news reporter woman. and I think her name was Chelsea. And then I just DM'd her. I'm like, we need to get you in some Vay. She was like, oh, I love your stuff. I would love to wear it. Dropped some shirts off at the studio. She hits me back. I love this. Well, do you want to come on Daytime Buffalo in 2 weeks? And I was like, yeah, I would love to come on Daytime Buffalo and talk about the brand. So it's really about meeting people in real people in real life, and allowing your energy to just be put out there. Like I didn't have to go to these places or talk to these people and act like somebody that I was not. I literally just had to just be myself and put myself in the environment to be successful. And this beautiful warehouse, dojo, dungeon, studio, whatever you want to call it, storage unit, was not the place where my talents and my energy is best kept. It's just bouncing off the walls in here. But when I moved to a new state, same thing happened when I was in Houston last year. I made so many friends in Houston, so many new supporters of the brand. We hosted a 5K with a run club in Houston. You know what I mean? So like, it's just a continual testament to me that by putting myself in the environment, good things will come. Keep putting myself around the people in the places where what I know is intrinsically within me can be extrinsically expressed and felt. So, yeah, a great 30-day sprint in Buff. October is going to be a little transient just because like every weekend we have different things. We have the Marine Corps Marathon coming up. We're getting ready to run that, me and like 3 or 4 of my good friends. That'll be a big race because it'll be a year since I ran it last time, and a good opportunity for me to gauge where I'm at and how I feel in that moment. I think I'm big on that, like using the past as a measuring stick for where I'm at and where I'm going. That's really like a big reference point for me. I've noticed I always think back to how did I feel on this exact day at this exact time with these exact circumstances a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, because then I can really gauge if I'm growing or if I'm progressing or if I'm repeating the same patterns. And then that's ultimately how I feel like I improve as a person. Yeah, that's my learning style, or whatever style that you want to say that is. But marathon is coming up at the end of the month. We have Mr. America in Jersey next week. I'm going to Dubai. That's going to Dubai this weekend. Let me start finishing my thoughts. I also feel like this trip will, nothing planned. Literally, me and my cousin just going for vibes. When I go somewhere, I don't really say like I'm going to fun. I don't plan to go to the club and party. Like I want to go and find some dope gyms in Dubai and work out at them, right? But like, I feel like just putting myself in that environment. Dubai is full of like entrepreneurs, full of very wealthy people, full of like, just like high society, quote unquote. I think just putting myself in that environment it's going to bring something. I don't know what it is, but I know by being in that place, in that space, something good is going to come from it. So I'm excited to keep you guys posted on how the trip goes. And even so, it'll be a core memory. Me and my cousin, who's basically like my big brother, he's one of the first people that really like believed in me since I was a jit, when I was rapping, when I was jerking, when I was selling honey buns. Like he was the one that told me like, you are going to be somebody, like you got that it factor. You got that charisma. Since a jit, I was a youngin' and he was telling me this. And he like always poured into me. And now I'm an adult and he's seeing me. He's put bread into Vay. He's like always looked out for me. Anytime I'm in Charlotte, he's like, yeah, don't even worry about, you don't even have to tell me you're pulling up to come stay here. Just pull up type deal. So this will be our first time just really kicking it like solo on a trip, me and him. It's usually family oriented or something related to that. So I think that'll be a cool experience for us to just kind of vibe and shoot the shit. Cause he's 40 something and I'm 27. So there's a little bit of a gap between us, but we're like two peas in a pod. We're very similar. So I think the Dubai trip will be dope. The Bills are 4-0 right now. It's looking like if they can beat the Pats this weekend, they'll be 5-0, and then that momentum will just keep building throughout the season. Everybody in Buffalo is super, very, very amped up and excited about this season. It's really feeling like one of those seasons that's going to be a legendary one, and I'm just there to witness it and embrace it. And it's just cool engaging with Ty's teammates and just being around. Feel like I'm like, I don't want to say I feel like I'm on the team because I'm not on a professional football team. I am a business owner, a business owner, entrepreneur. But I really feel like I'm a part of that network, or yeah, I feel like I'm a part of the organization. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing. Wanted to give you guys a quick update. Yeah, it's been a good month, man. I'm not gonna hold you. I've been stacking the days, and we're gonna keep pushing, keep getting better, and keep making these videos. Almost closing out on a full 52 weeks. So yeah, hope you all have a great day on purpose, and don't forget to be the difference. Deuce.